I never wrote.
Young Jeezy is finally back with his brand new album, TM104. And I wonder what he's gonna be talking about on this album. I don't think he's talking about kids or anything. You already know what he's coming with. You already know. Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where we give you reviews and hip-hop news. And today, we doing a reaction to Jeezy's brand new album, Thug Motivation 104, the legend of the Snowman, baby. Yeah. But first, don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV for more reviews, more reactions. Hit that subscribe bell. And in the comment section below, tell me what is your most motivated Young Jeezy song of all time or album. Me personally, my favorite Young Jeezy album of all time is, of course, TM101. The album that actually started it off, kicked it off, that has the song of Soul Survivor on there, Let's Get It, you know, all those gems. But now Young Jeezy has released TM104, Legend of the Snowman, and I must say, you know, I just hope it's half of what is good of the very first album. He allegedly said this might be his last album. So if it is his last album, I just hope he goes out with a bang. And the cover, you know, it looks pretty plain. The cover looks pretty plain, but it looks simple, and I just hope he keeps it simple. He's not doing anything extra as far as, you know, rapping off of New York beats. I hate when Young Jeezy rap off New York beats. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and get into this album with track 1, the Entrepreneur. I think it's supposed to be an entrepreneur.
Things on social media that I actually suck.
Who is that? I wonder who that is.
And kill all you motherfuckers.
Ooh. He said he's gonna rise like a phoenix.
Straight up out my mother, straight to the gutter. Trap, you can die. One of the motherfucking other. Try to say what you know about the first and the third.
I just hope it has a nice drop to it.
We need a nurse. The prosecutor, they gave me life. Yeah, put that on my sister, my mama, way that Madonna. You were listening to an entrepreneur.
So that was track 1, the Entrepreneur, and it's pretty decent. I mean, it's just an introductory song to his album, what he's doing, what's on his mind. You know, basically he want to be an entrepreneur. He want to do more for his mom. It's just an introductory song, but you know, it's pretty decent. Ain't nothing really special about it. Track 2, Big Shit. It sounds like it's coming on like a movie.
Yeah. Hi.
I like those hi-hats.
Hey man, what the fuck these niggas talking about, D-Ray? I said I talk big shit because I am big shit. So ride it like a dog.
One thing I like about Young Jeezy music, he always have that certain kick drum, that 808 kick drum in his music, and that I think that's distinctive in what Young Jeezy does in his music. If you don't have the 808 kick drum in it, bruh, like, who are you? I like how it drops then. Talk your stuff, Jeezy. Talk your stuff, Jeezy. So that was track 2, Big Shit, and you know, it was an alright track. You know, just one of those tracks where he's saying he's on some big shit right now. Like, wasn't nothing really in depth he's talking about on here. The beat was pretty decent, you know, nothing spectacular. Just a braggadocious song. Track 3, Look Like look like? What look like who, bro?
Yeah. Hey, cool. Hey, cool.
Another Nintendo beat. I'm tired of hearing Nintendo beats, bro.
What I tell you? They gonna be in their feelings, nigga. I swear to God. Yeah. The fuck I look like?
Oh, you niggas made this shit a game, huh?
The fuck I look like? Let a nigga play me. Grown ass man.
This man said, "Where the mashed potatoes at? Everything gravy." What kind of quarter?
You niggas didn't know I was from the block for real.
The fuck I look like?
I put that work in, nigga, we in now. Why would we
Streets gon' miss me. Whole thing in the pan looking like some Rice Krispies. Get tricky.
Like Rice Krispies.
Let the nigga.
So that was track 3. Look who he looked like. Look, he said some corny bars on that track, bro. Look, y'all can argue me all you want to. Jeezy said some corny bars on that song, bro. But let's go ahead to track 4, Better Tell 'Em.
Oh, they want to vote. Yeah. I swear to God, nigga. Got the F and N right here, right on my lap. Looking like I just made a meal.
Man, see, the thing about Young Jeezy is that, like, I seen an interview on the Breakfast Club he did, and he's talking about growth and everything. But, bruh, why is you rapping about a brick you sold back in 2004, man?
Tell $1 million on the way. You better tell $1 million. Send it that Kimbo Stone, make it do what it do. And if I drop a 20, yeah, you know I'm making it too.
So that was track 4, Better Tell 'Em. And basically he's just saying, you better tell him I did this in the streets. You better tell him I sold this. You better tell him I sold that. We heard the same music over and over and over again, Jeezy. Look, I understand you have a fan base that likes to hear that music. I understand. But you rapping about the same stuff over and over, bro. Track 5, Mr. Pyrex.
Fucking motivation, nigga. Give a fuck what you niggas think. I'm here to motivate the thugs to get this bread, nigga. Yeah.
Man, this beat sounds cheap already.
Pyrex, yeah. Pyrex,
Never mind.
Pyrex, Pyrex, yeah. Pyrex, on $1 million deal behind curtains. Mr. Pyrex,
So that was track 5, Mr. Pyrex, and just like before, you know, he's rapping about the same stuff, selling drugs. And the only difference is between this track and the last track, because I already know people are gonna be like, well, how come you said this but you was bopping your head? The beat was bumping. The beat sounded good. That was the only difference. The beat sounded good, bro. That was the only differentioso. Is that a word? Track 6, Already Rich, featuring CeeLo Green.
You got mansions, holy, and diamonds too. In your eyes.
Never fuck if you blow the cuz, you got it out the mud. In a scavenger hunt, you gotta find it. Street life, you kill what you eat, watch when you sleep.
You got mansions, holy, and diamonds too.
So that was Already Rich, featuring CeeLo Green. And look, everybody been telling me, Black, this album is extraordinary. This album's bumping. This is old Jeezy. No, it's not. I mean, it's old Jeezy, but he's rapping about the same stuff. But the material isn't evolved. Now, as far as that track right there, CeeLo Green, he did it, and all right. He did all right. He didn't, I mean, it wasn't nothing spectacular. I'm already 6 tracks in, and I haven't heard not one like song that got me like, man, this is the Jeezy I remember, bro. Like, this is the Jeezy that came straight out of BMF, bro. Track 7, One Time. Because look, just one time, just make one record to blow me away. Okay, the production sound all right.
Put your hands in the air one time. Put them hands in the air fluke. But that mean I don't jump back right, that mean I'm losing money. I can want that yayo faster, got the weight on the dresser. I'm the nutty professor. 20
He got the weight on the dresser. He's the nutty professor. Bars! Like, man, I'm about to give up on this album already.
They were calling the Mac, every spot got a line. Niggas calling the track, it's that dope.
So that was One Time, track 7. Like, he keep coming with the corny bars, bro. He coming with the corny bars, bro. Man, come on, Jeezy, come on. Track 8, Oh Yeah, featuring BobbyVZOO. BobbyVZOO, what kind of name is that?
Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, why the nigga gun on? Why I say K got a drum on? In the game, why the nigga sell cocaine? Oh yeah, 250 on the vert, and I got it all up the dirt.
So that was Oh Yeah, featuring BobbyVZOO. And by this point by now, all the songs sound the same, bro. BobbyVZOO, I mean, you on the hook. Oh yeah, I have no words. I'm halfway through the album, nothing impressed me. Like, a couple of tracks has nice production, but that's about it. Track 9, White Keys.
East Piano, Detroit, Atlanta, Lake-Town, Savannah, White Keys, Piano, White Keys, Piano. You know my wrist froze, you know my bitch cold, and they don't catch me slipping, I keep that big blow.
So that was track 9, White Keys. And guess what he's talking about, people? You guessed it. He's talking about crack cocaine. Let's just go ahead. Like, track 10, MLK Boulevard featuring Meek Mill. This is his single right here. And I haven't heard it. I mean, I seen he put it out as a single. But let's check it out. I just hope it has some kind of, yeah.
Are we gonna keep that?
Sound like a Michael Myers beat.
Like Curtis Jackson, go and get the strap. I got the door on Martin Luther King.
Here we go.
Like I'm Ricky Ross.
Jeezy impersonation of Rick Ross. He like, you know, Rick. Look, when you do Rick Ross, you gotta be like, oh, you gotta put some bass in. You like, oh, man. Jeezy said, huh? So that was track 10, MLK Boulevard with Meek Mill, and I must say that track was pretty decent. I like the instrumental. Meek Mill did his thing on the track, and even Young Jeezy. This track right here, I mean, even though he's talking about the same thing over and over on the album, you know, this has better production value on it. And plus, you know, I can see Meek Mill and Young Jeezy having good chemistry on this song. But that's about it. That's all. That's all. That's the only thing good about it, you know. I mean, like I said before, I'm not expecting high lyricism from Young Jeezy, but still, you've been in the game for almost over 10 years. Like, come on. Track 11, 06 featuring Rick Ross. Look, y'all done made music before, and out of those songs, even the track on Rick Ross's album was mediocre. So I'm not having high expectations on this one. Ooh, I like that beat. I like that flow. Look, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, if you're gonna continue rap about the same content over and over, at least have some kind of like quality in your music. Like, a good example of a rapper that raps about the drug life all the time is Pusha T. I think Pusha T personally is, like, you know, as of right now, the best rapper to rap about drugs. Like, he know how to articulate and mesh his music together as far as make it quality wise. This right here sounds good as far as quality. And I ain't even heard Rick Ross verse yet. I know it's bumping.
Groupies, I sold my soul for 2 portions, so niggas kill me as soon.
That was track 1106 featuring Rick Ross, and as of right now, give me a round of applause. Give me a round of applause. That's the best song on the album to me so far. As far as that's the best song on the album. I mean, he's still talking about, the drug life, but the quality's there. The quality's there. I like the pianos and the piano keys in the beat. The verses was pretty good. I like their flow. Their flow is pretty good. So this is, as far as right now, my number one Rick Ross and Young Jeezy track right now. Put in the comment section below and let me know what is your favorite Rick Ross and Jeezy track they have ever made before. Cause they got about six songs, I believe, they got together. Track 12, Don't Make Me. Yeah. Justice League. Cause
you know I will, nigga. China from China. My shit's designer. I came from nothing. Thought I remind.
And then that's one strength about Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy can make a good, motivational song as far as like, how can I say it? Like on the level of Soul Survivor, that type of music. I ain't talking about the straight trap. I mean, as far as, the struggle and, as far as making it out the hood. This sounds like one of those songs. And I mean, like, this might trumps the 06 song with Rick Ross. I don't know, but I'm just now 33 seconds in. So let's get back to it.
Get the shit perfect. True weapons in your hard boy. Gotta hustle hard boy. Hustle. Step on the floor. My door go up in the door.
So that was Don't Make Me, and it was an alright song. It was pretty decent. It just, it's short. All of these songs are actually short. But the song is pretty decent. It wasn't really bad. Basically, he's basically talking about don't make me have to go back to where I came from in order to get mine. And that's the basic premise of this song. Track 13, Fake Love, featuring Queen Naija. Oh.
She gonna get close to home, man.
It's fake love.
One thing about it. It's one thing a nigga can't.
Why I feel like this?
Nigga. I know. Said he never switch up on me. That nigga lied. Now I'm around, never my dog. Almost.
One thing about this song right here, I love the message. Queen Naija did her thing on the chorus. The quality is good. The song is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like the song. I like the message. The quality's there, but it just seems like something is missing. Like, I can't put my fingers on it, but it just seems like something is missing from this song. But the song is okay. It's pretty good. Track 14, All Night, featuring my nigga Gunna.
Yeah. You might see my drink. We going all night. I got it. I'm on that white though.
Did he say he was on that white? Man, let me rewind that, bro.
I'm on that white though. Brick, yeah, they hit a lick, yeah. In love with the bitch, but she's still a trick, yeah. Gotta let the nigga know, boy, you got that dope, boy. Fuck what you heard, you ain't nothing to hold, boy. Every night, phone on, grind it up, and get it right, don't do no switching, don't do no tricking.
Man, that's All Night featuring Gunna. Like, why did you have Gunna use, like, sing one chorus on the track, bro? Like, why you didn't utilize Gunna? I like the fact that y'all used the, use Juvenile's flow on this song throughout the whole song. But as far as listening to all these tracks on this song, like, I think this is the most unoriginal song on the whole album. And Gunna wasn't even on the song for, he might have did 4 bars, bro. Track 15, Foreplay.
I know you see me, baby. Be my lifeline. So we gon' ball for a lifetime. Us against the world, I'ma hold you down. California king with boss up, baby, ain't no other way. It's me and you, baby, ain't no other play.
So that was Foreplay with Ty Dolla $ign and Jeezy. And, you know, this is his, you know, female song, you know, he tried to put on the album. But as far as, you know, female songs go, if I had to pick this one over Fake Love, I would pick Fake Love. I mean, well, Fake Love isn't really a female song, but, you know, it has a female artist on it. So if I had to choose, it would choose Fake Love. I mean, but this track is all right. It's decent. I mean, like I said before in plenty of videos in the past, you cannot go wrong with a Ty Dolla $ign feature on the chorus. You can't go wrong. But I mean, it's okay. It's nothing phenomenal about it. Track 16, Play It Safe, featuring Noah Scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, never play it safe. Girl, you got a lot of issues. What's up? Like down. The bigger the prince, the bigger the prize. Yeah, I love her on top while I'm gripping them thighs. Like down. Wonder why I ain't fucking with you. Wonder why you with you. Oh man.
So that was Play It Safe with Noah Scarf, and this is like another, you know, woman song. You know, like just like, you know, for some reason Young Jeezy want to put all his like sexy songs towards the end of the album. Like, spread them out, man. Spread them out. Track 17, Don't Forget.
I'ma tell you 3 bitch ass hustlers that I don't like. Oh, bitch ass nigga.
One get some paper, 2 you get some more. 3 is trying to put them rubber balls on the door. Just like a centerfold, stepped on like Sigma 5. That shit'd be hard to sell. Wrapped up like Saint Nick. Sometimes it be.
So that was track 17, Don't Forget. And it kind of reminded me a little bit of Jay-Z's, B.I.G's 10 Commandments. And, you know, basically the rules and ins and don'ts of what not to do in the streets or when you selling drugs or whatnot. But I'm not surprised. That's what all he's talking about. Even though he recently had a few female songs or whatever towards the end of the album, man. This song is all right, pretty decent, nothing spectacular. And the last song, which I'm hearing a lot of buzz about right now, is The Real MVP featuring John Legend. John Legend.
Yeah. What's up? I'm a real nigga with the
Yeah.
I'm turning to. Sometimes I don't know. I look in the mirror. In that mirror.
Is it just me, or have recently John Legend has been like sounding different from the older John Legend? Like when he did Maybach Music 6 on Rick Ross' album, he sounded like he's pulling back. I don't know. I mean, that just is it me? Is it me?
Better. I was chasing the cheddar. I ain't take the time to write you a letter. I was too busy chasing the funds. And maybe I'm just chasing a dream, or maybe caught in the hype. We got faith in we gon' be alright. That mean we gon' make it tonight. We gon' live tomorrow. Grind it up.
When you were 18 years old, 3 years later, I came out.
Oh, that's Kevin
I was
Durant.
back together.
Kevin Durant. Yeah, that's Kevin Durant when he won the MVP, you know, and he made that to tell his mom, "You're the real MVP." And that's a nice note to put that on the song.
I don't know about you guys, but I tend to look back to what brought me here. You made us believe.
So that was Jeezy's album TM104, The Legend of the Snowman. And that's exactly what it is. He's basically saying The Legend of the Snowman, just talking about his old stories, like what he did back in his heyday. And basically that's what this album is. There's nothing really spectacular about this album. It's just that I was expecting more out of Young Jeezy on this album by this time in his career. As far as quality wise, it's, you know, it's just the same old newer Jeezy's type stuff. You know, the quality only picks up midway through the album, where he starts trickling off on different content in his album. But the first part of the album is trap. But I understand Young Jeezy fans want to hear that, and that's what he's presenting, trap. But I'm a Young Jeezy fan. I'm an OG Young Jeezy fan. I grew up actually on the TM101 Jeezy, and you know, this Jeezy sounds totally different than the older Jeezy, and that's good. Growth is different. It's just that Jeezy know how to make quality music by now, and there's only a couple of tracks on here that I really like. Like, you know, I mean, Oh Yeah was okay. White Keys had good production on it. You know, MLK Boulevard, Meek Mill, that was a great song. You know, Queen Naija, Fake Love on there. But my favorite track on the album is that 06 Rick Ross. Like that 06 Rick Ross is that, just by looking at this track listed right here, I wouldn't expect this song to be my favorite song just off the tracks that Rick Ross and Young Jeezy did in the past. But my least favorite song on the album is track 14, All Night, featuring Gunna, because Gunna really wasn't even on that track. He just did like a couple of bars. You know, Gunna just, you know, it's like seemed like he was in the background. And then they used, you know, Juvenile's flow, flow. And to me, as far as him not making good quality on this album, I think this is the most unoriginal song on the album. But as far as the feature choices go, he did good on the features. The features sounded good on the tracks they was featured on. They did their job. Didn't nobody overboard what they did. Meek Mill did a good job. John Legend was maybe the best feature on the album, and the Real MVP sounded pretty good. But you know, as far as the album in total, I mean, it's alright. I mean, people was telling me that this album sounded great, yada yada, whoop de whoop, yada yada yada. But it's a decent Young Jeezy album. So let me go ahead and rate TM104, The Legend of the Snowman. I'ma sadly give this album a 4 out of 10, just because it's the same old Jeezy. I can go back to, I think Church in the Streets sound better than this album. Church in the Streets. Trap or Die 3 is a very underrated album. Trap or Die 3. You know, it's a couple of albums that sound better than this, but it's also some albums that sound worse than this. But as far as my rating go, I'm gonna give Young Jeezy's TM104 a 4 out of 10. But the most important question is, what do you think of TM104? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified when I post videos, and comment below what you like about this album, what you hate about this album. Am I wrong? Am my opinion stupid? Put it in the comment section below. And with that being said, I holla next time on Black TV.